So it's our first morning in Berlin.
We got in yesterday and we're a little jet lagged, but we feel good today. We're excited. The main reason that we're here is because I am running the Berlin Marathon on Sunday, but today we have some time to kill, so we're gonna go sightseeing.
Now, previously in our Asia videos, we would take one city or 5 to 7 days and combine them into one video. This time it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna walk you through a day-to-day so you can have a better idea of travel and cost perspectives on the cities that we're in case you ever decide to visit them too.
This is what the train ticket machine looks like. When you're in Berlin, most of the places you're gonna be venturing to and likely where you're staying is in zone A and B. So when you get to the machine, select the language of your choice and then select Berlin AB. From there, you have an assortment of ticket options. There's single ticket, which is one way, and it's €2.80. An all-day ticket, which gets you anywhere all day long, €7. The 4-journey ticket is for 4 rides, and it's €9. And there's a single ticket as well, which allows you to bring a bike rental or your own personal bike, which is very popular here. Because we are here more than 4 days, it makes the most sense for us to get a season ticket, but a 7-day ticket pass. And that comes out to €30, and that will work for the entire week that we're here. Once you get them, you must validate them. You stick them in, and it just pops right back out, and it comes with little stamps on it. It's very important to do this because we've heard if you don't do this, you can get fined up to as much as €100. We haven't seen it happen yet though, so it's kind of an honor system.
We're walking to the Reichstag building, actually passing under the Brandenburg Gate right now, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Right now we're late for our appointment.
So we just got to the Reichstag building. If you want to get in same day, make a reservation in advance. Otherwise, you might not be able to get in if you just show up. A little bit of an intense security process, so we couldn't film it exactly like the airport, except you can bring liquids. It's free to make a reservation, just make sure to do it in advance.
A little history while we're here, and I say a little because I'm going to leave out some parts. This building opened in 1894. It was in use until 1933 when it caught on fire. After World War II, it went to a state of disuse. From there, Parliament was broken up. You had the GDR, which is the German Democratic Republic. They still met in East Berlin, while the FRG, the Federal Republic of Germany, met in Bonn, which is in West Germany. It wasn't until 1990, after the German reunification, that both parties joined again, and Parliament was set here in this building. And that was decided in 1990. This building opened up in 1999. Done with the Reichstag building, now we're heading to the Holocaust Memorial, which is right next door to here. So we're walking through the Tiergarten. There's people selling pretzels.
Bubbles.
This guy blowing this bubbles with this bubble contraption, and
hard tricks.
Super nice guy. So we talked to him for a little bit, and then the inner kid in us came out. We had to do it too. Jen's such a kid, she couldn't even resist with the bubbles. Look at her going hard. She's terrible at it.
Love bubbles.
This is a memorial to the victims of the Holocaust. There's 2,711 slabs, and it's a really sobering and harsh reality of a tragedy.
The slabs are produced to design an uneasy, confusing atmosphere, and the whole sculpture aims to represent a supposedly ordered system that has lost touch with human reason.
So it's crazy because I'm 6'8", and some of these slabs are 10 to 12 feet tall, so you really get immersed amongst them when you're walking in the center of it.
When you think about what this represents and you're walking through, it really does kind of give you that uncomfortable, unsettling feeling. Whoever designed this did a very good job. As with any memorial, you should be respectful of it. You can see behind me that there is an Instagram photo being taken, You'll see people sitting on them, standing on them, posing on them. It is architecturally interesting, but probably not for your Instagram, given the fact what it's used for. We got in trouble because we had our Joby, which is our camera stand, sitting on top of it, but I guess you can sit on them.
Coffee break to keep Jen sane. We got a milk and coffee for $2.50 and a little spritz of espresso for $1.50.
That is the going rate for coffee here. It's a little cheaper actually, I feel like, than the US. There is Starbucks here, there's Dunkin' Donuts, but try to stop in more of the local places for more of that feel.
We're at this place called Coffee and Cookies. Really cool ambiance, really great staff. And everybody here in Berlin seems to speak English, which is great for us.
So far our experience as well is that everyone who is a local has been extremely nice to us.
Berlin's got it going on. If you come to Berlin and you speak English, you'll be fine. All right, we are done with the coffee, currently walking to a piece of the Berlin Wall and the Topography of Terror. The wall itself stretched 91 miles when it was built overnight, essentially. We're going to a little piece of it that's remaining still.
How big is the piece?
Not that big. I lied. This wall does look kind of long. It's like a block long. But the east side gallery wall is 1,300 meters long, and that's, I guess, what I was comparing it to. That's a long one. This is relatively short compared to that one.
So we're at the Topography de Terror. It's a museum, and it is free to get in, and it's also conveniently located next to a piece of the Berlin Wall, only 200 meters, that they chose to preserve. There used to be 91 miles
Jen being Jen.
Of the wall. There are still pieces remaining throughout the city, but this piece right here was requested to be preserved by the museum, which is pretty cool.
You look like a game show host. All right, all wrapped up at the Topography of Terror. A lot of insight on Hitler, the communist regime, and how it affected Germany and a lot of Europe.
Side note about the Topography of Terror, give yourself about 2 hours at minimum to actually go through and read everything there is to read in there. It's very interesting, and it's written in German and English.
From here, we're gonna head to Checkpoint Charlie, but first we're gonna walk the wall.
We got a platter. We're at this Syrian restaurant. It looks delicious. I'm pumped about it. And it costs 18 euro for all that food.
One thing that we noticed in particular about Berlin is it has this really, really awesome multicultural influence here. It's kind of like DC where we live back home, and you can see it reflected in the food, the art, the music, and the fashion. I really like it. I'm a fan.
Behind us is Checkpoint Charlie. Modern day, it's a very popular tourist attraction to come, stop, take a few photos. Back then, it used to be an extremely popular Allied checkpoint that connected the east and west parts of the wall.
And if you can't make it here, don't be disappointed. It's great for symbolic purposes, but that's actually not the authentic Checkpoint Charlie booth.
This is the real Checkpoint Charlie, way bigger than the one you saw on the street. It's located at the Allied Museum, and admission is free. The hours that it's open are every single day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Monday.
If you have time, come and check it out. It's definitely worth a visit. They have a lot of artifacts ranging from army planes to old bombs to love letters exchanged between American and German couples back in the 40s, and the list goes on and on. There's a model plane out here that's gigantic, and it's free to get in. It's a really cool museum. If you've ever heard people say in Germany the beer is cheaper than the water and you've doubted it, let me show you. That's the water prices. Those are the beer prices. Just feel the excitement in the air. Surfboard. Surfboard. Surfboard.
before the marathon.
I had to take it easy on her because she's running the race tomorrow.